As people try not to walk as often during the day, at night, or anywhere to get somewhere, as of right now, I walk through that door to get to my destination. Everybody needs to walk to get to their own destination before they can move on wherever they want to go. Meaning walking is not a lost art. One must, by some means, get to the garage. Saying that, of course, you need to walk anywhere to get to your car. You don't want to walk anywhere, like, oh, I want to drive down the street to get to the liquor store to get a drink, or drive to Disneyland. But before you even drive, you have to get up, walk a few steps into your car. One way is for school. At school, you want to get to your class as fast as possible. But before that, you have to walk to get to your own class. But nobody wants to walk. Either someone will bring their skateboard and just skate on to their own class. But everybody must walk, because that's what they've been doing since they're a little kid, and before they even were a little kid in elementary school, running around, or walking around to get to their own destination. As for me, I want to walk. I love walking because I'm so used to it. Everyone is used to it, to walk anywhere. But there are points where nobody wants to walk, they just want to go drive around. But I like to walk anywhere to go, such as my girlfriend, meaning she does not want to go walking to the mall. She tells me consistently, bring your car. I don't want to walk to the mall. You don't bring the car, I just walk to her house, and her house is at least 30 minutes away. I walk there, and from there we walk to the mall, which is like another 20 minutes away from her house. And I don't get tired at all. I love walking anywhere. And another one is moment is where my cousins at the WonderCon that happened this weekend called me, text me, bring your car. Like, why would I bring my car? Oh, I don't want to walk home. Like, we can walk home. We'll stand next to each other. We'll walk, as always, talk. Time will fly. We'll talk about other things. Like, we won't pay attention how long we'll get there, but eventually we'll get there. But we'll keep ourselves busy with all the conversation topics we'll always talk about. And also, during the convention, there's a lot of walking involved, and nobody wants to do that. So they try to bring some sort of like skateboard, like a small board, so they can hide and cruise around, but they get caught, and then they have to get it somewhere else. Another point is where in the beach, that long strip in Huntington Beach, where you can take your bike or skateboard, cruiser board, and just cruise right along. Everyone likes to bring their skateboard. My brother tells me, bring your skateboard. We can go down the little strip. But I don't like skating. Or I love skating, but just too many rocks to skate with, on the floor that I can fall, so I just walk everything. And so walking is never going to be a lost art ever, because one must walk to get to their own destination.
All right, Andrew, the visualization's okay, but it does seem a little bit awkward, and at the beginning of the speech, it sounds like you're going so literal with the quote that there's not really going to be much room for any improvement or any discussion. I thought you got a little bit better than that, although the point seemed sort of redundant. If I'm looking at the transitions, you know, it basically comes down to bring your car, bring your car, bring your car, bring your car, bring your skateboard, bring your skateboard. And that feels a little bit awkward, very repetitive, and emphasizes that. But it does suggest that there are distinct stories and examples that you're using to prove your point. So I think you get a little bit of credit for that, and it could be stronger, but you're trying to do something. On the presentation issues, I think your voice projects pretty well, and you're doing okay there. The pacing, like I said, I think it does sound a little bit awkward because you kind of fall into those transitions and they don't go as smoothly as they could. Your gestures, there were a few descriptive gestures in the presentation, but I noticed frequently that you got your kind of your thumbs hooked in your pockets, and you just look like you don't quite know what you're doing the first half of the speech. I thought in the second half of the speech you looked a little bit more comfortable while you were speaking. See if you can see that when you were watching your video later today. Facial expressions are fine. I thought the eye contact with the audience was also pretty solid. You're not just scanning people, you do appear to be trying to talk to them, although I'm not sure that we get much interaction from that, because you're not really waiting for a reaction from the audience on most of those points. You're kind of rushing to the next thing to talk about. At the end of the speech, you did basically come back and have a point. It felt a little bit awkward, but you were making the point, and like I said, it felt like you were going a little too literal with the topic, but it made sense in the end. All right. Merci.